Hey everyone, it's Tamara here, your digital marketing strategist from tamarabaranova.com. And in today's video review, we're going to talk about OptimizePress WordPress theme and why it's one of my favorite WordPress themes at the moment. Why I think you should really check it out, especially if you're planning to create a new WordPress site for your business. So if you haven't seen a recent post on my website, which was how to choose a WordPress theme for your website, I suggest you go and check it out now, because in this theme I talked about the difference between using a free theme that you can just get from WordPress directory and premium themes, and how to choose the premium theme for your website. So we can look at things like particular functionality, cost, ease of use, theme forest themes, and why I really like OptimizePress. So in today's video I'm going to talk about specifically OptimizePress and why I really like using it. So stay tuned. OptimizePress is a great theme because you can create all sorts of pages for your website. So my website, Virtual Marketing Academy, is completely powered using OptimizePress. So I can create landing pages like this with different elements and feature icons, and I can customize all the colors and fonts and spacing, layout. I can add images. I create those big color headers if I want to stretch across the whole screen. And then I can create buttons that are linking to my payment system, which is Infusionsoft. Add testimonials, so like having different color rows on the page is all possible with OptimizePress. And then we can look at some other examples on this side. So as you can see here, I've got a much thinner header layout, again with a picture. And here I've got a login form. So if you have a membership website, for example, then you can create a login page like that and just direct your customers to go to that page in order to log in. And then obviously if anyone is not a customer, then they can just purchase access now. So as you can see, this is a more interesting, more complicated layout, rather than just having a standard WordPress page, which is like this blog post where you have your text and maybe some images and then a sidebar. So with OptimizePress you can come up with all sorts of creative layouts for your site and make it really unique and personal for you. So another, for example, page is contact page. So this one just got a contact form. Now recently I launched a program which is called MailChimp Success Formula, and on this program I had to create a sales page. So again, using OptimizePress you can create your sales pages. So this is an example of a sales page you can create with the theme. Again, you can design all this background colors and having gradient. This is just done using two colors, the top and the bottom one, and then the theme will automatically generate this pretty gradient for you. So this page is done completely using OptimizePress settings. I've done no extra coding. All I could do obviously HTML and CSS, but I just wanted to put together this page really quickly without actually having to do any coding, and this theme allows me to do just that. So as you can see, it's got lots of different elements, layouts. It changes to make it more interesting as people scroll through. It's not like all the same, just text. We change colors, we change fonts. I've got this dynamically opening frequently asked question elements, and then I've got this opt-in form which is linked again to Infusionsoft, and again this is all just done using OptimizePress settings without having to manually code, for example, this type of form yourself. Then you can do webinar pages. So currently I'm promoting this free masterclass for Facebook ads, and this is a page you can put together for promoting a webinar. So you can either use a built-in form, so this is another example of a opt-in form that comes with a page, or you can use a pop-up. So this pop-up will work on mobile devices as well, and then someone goes to your page, and they are using a mobile device, then the page will automatically resize, rescale, so it's mobile friendly, and your visitors can view it and read all the information clearly. And then also they can still click the button, get the pop-up, and register for your webinar. It's got the timers and all this dates information, and again you can customize it how you want it to be. If you want to have this bullet points or steps what people are going to learn, then you can include it. If you don't want to have it, you can delete it. Social sharing buttons you can add. There's lots of different styles of how you can include social sharing buttons. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why this theme is one of my favorites, because it's so versatile. And in a second I'm going to show you how easy it actually is to use the theme in the backend. So I've now logged into the OptimizePress. This layout looks like this because I had to resize my browser for you guys to actually see clearly what I'm showing you here, because I've got a very large computer screen. If I'm just recording my whole computer screen, then you won't be able to see much like text and details of actually what's happening here. So if you go to OptimizePress, your dashboard, then you can see how you can quickly set up your header and logo for your website, just adding an image here, fav icon. This is the pretty icon that you can see in a tab in your browser. You can set up the footer, what information you want to display. If you want to use SEO options with the theme, you can, otherwise you can switch it off and use a favorite plugin that you have. I usually use SEO by Yoast plugin, so I switch this off. If you have any custom CSS for you from your developer, then you can put it in this box here. So your API key obviously goes in this box. And if you have any additional content templates, then this will be shown in this area here. Now if we go to email marketing, you can see all these different systems that OptimizePress can easily integrate. So if I go, for example, MailChimp, then you just need to put your API key, and then OptimizePress will be integrated with MailChimp. So I've got the same setup already for Infusionsoft. And obviously you can also integrate it with GoToWebinar. So if someone registers for your webinar and it's a GoToWebinar, then using this API key, they'll automatically get registered for GoToWebinar and get the unique access code for the webinar. And also can have social integration with the Facebook app if you have one. And then in analytics and tracking, you can easily add your tracking codes in a header, in a body, or in the footer. So this is handy if you want to add codes for like Facebook tracking, Google Analytics tracking, or any other systems that you use for your analytics. So then if you want to go to page builder, you can see how quickly you can set together a page for your site. So this could be our test page. It's available, and then you can just start with a blank page, or you can use a content template, and then here it shows you the default templates that the theme comes from, but you can buy additional templates using the marketplace. They're only like $20 or something like this, so you can get additional templates if you're not trusting your creative judgment to create your own pages. So as you can see, you can have membership pages, a home page, opt-in pages, other pages for like downloads and FAQs, thank yous, sales pages, webinar registration pages, and then additional, like I said, templates you can buy on the marketplace. So for example, we want to create what shall we create? Let's create an opt-in page like this one with an ebook. And then we go to step 2. Now the template has been preloaded, and now we can easily customize it. So if you hover over any of the boxes on the page, you can see it's got this pencil button, which is editing, copy, settings, move, or delete. So if I want to move a box, I can just pick it up and drag it anywhere else I want on the page. If I want to change text, I click pencil button, which opens the interface. So here I can change the actual text that's displayed. I can change the size, I can change the font, style, color, spacing, if I want to have a shadow, how I want it aligned. If I want this to be a specific headline tag like H1, H2, line height, highlights, and then margins, top and bottom, help you create extra spacing between elements on the page. So now as you can see, it's changed the color to red, and I've got a different font. So same here, if I want to change this image, I just click pencil, and then I can remove this image, and I can select a different picture from my WordPress media library. Let's use this picture, for example. And again, you can customize the width. If you want the picture to be linked to a specific URL, you can just enter it here, alignment, margins, alternative text, and insert. Now the picture has been resized to fit in this particular column. So then I've got the column, a row with this slightly gray background. So rows also have the same options that you can copy, edit, duplicate, move, delete. So if I want to edit, I can edit here, and then all I need to do is change this background color. Example, if I want it slightly green, and then if I want to have a gradient, then I can show a different color as the end, and update. Now as you can see, I've got this gradient color between green and pink. You can also add additional rows, and as you can see, you can have different layouts within the rows. You can have just one column, 2, 3. You can have uneven widths of columns, so this will be more like a content sidebar layout, or sidebar content and 2 sidebars. And then if you want to have more featured areas, as they call them, then you can use one of those layouts as well. So for example, I can use this one. So now it's built this row here with all the elements filled in, and then if I don't want to use a particular element, I can just delete the element, or I can delete this whole row area. Then within the page, you've got these additional options on the side, so you can go to page settings, other scripts, and then you can have your CSS box, but also you can add new header custom code, and then put your, for example, Facebook conversion pixel code in here, and then this code will only be visible on this particular page. After body tag or custom footer, so if there is some tracking code you want to add in the footer, this is how you will add it to your website. If it's a membership page, then within membership you can select that you want this page to be visible to a specific member, for example gold member, and also the person who has access to one of your product packages. If you want to drip the content, then you can say I want this content delayed by 14 days, and means that when someone joins on day 1, they won't be able to see this page until day 14 in their membership. So that's how easy it is to select content dripping. And if content's not available, you can direct them to any other page on your website. And within settings, you can say that this page could be your main product page, a category, or an actual lesson within the category. And then you can also obviously change color scheme for the whole page, typography settings. So if you want all your headers to be of, I don't know, railway font type, you don't have to then go through each of your headers and change them to be railway. You can just change this typography options in a sidebar here. You can change the different template, and obviously you can go back to previous revision. If you've done something and you no longer like it, you can just go back to previous option. And now if we view the public link for the page, you will see what it looks like. Oh, I didn't save it. Save and continue. And then refresh. And there you go. We've got our different picture and this row, and then this new section I've added to the page. So very simple to put together, and you know, it's all down to you as a designer how you want your pages to be presented, organized. You're not limited by any of the options. So hopefully this quick overview was helpful. If you have any questions about using OptimizePress, and if it's the right theme for your particular website, your particular business needs, then feel free to just go to my website, and you can either contact me through the contact form here, or you've got the schedule an appointment option in the sidebar, and this opens the online diary system, so you can book a suitable time for you to talk, and I'll be happy to give you a very straight answer if it's the right theme for you or not. See you soon. Bye.